Tervetuloa. Olen Sega, Pelien kuningas.
Saturday afternoon, friends and neighbors. Tesweegie at the desk with the Saturday SOARIN. The 2025 season looms. We're starting it at Jamsil Stadium up against the Doosan Bears. The KBO predictions are in. We, the Hanwha Eagles, the defending KBO champions, are projected to hit the most home runs in the league, give up the third fewest runs in the league, but still finish third. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because the LG Twins have too many contact guys and are just going to run roughshod. over everyone else, or at least they're projected to. I mean, the Twins did kind of win the title last season, or the regular season. We beat them in the postseason. New faces on the team include John Means, former Baltimore Oriole, back from Tommy John surgery. Brought him in specifically to help out as a lefty starting pitcher. Also new face on the team is Brad Miller. Going to be playing a little bit of everywhere. Third base, first base, corner outfield, that sort of thing. Right now we do have Cheun Song out in left. We may swap those two. I mean, the same range, but we'll see how that fares. An Chi-hong taking DH now primarily. New center fielder Choi Won-jun. Big speedster. Not much of a power bat, but he put up 3.3 wins above replacement, and we got him for incredibly cheap. So I'm not going to complain. And of course, our face of the franchise, our MVP, Ro Si-hwan, batting in the 3 spot. Lee Taeyong is going to be back from flexor tendons injury soon. Ha Ju-suk out for a while, so we got Moon Hyun-bin moving from center field to shortstop for the time being. Actually, let's call an audible there. We still have time before opening day. They're basically identical defensively. Let's put Jung at short and Moon to second, because that way we have someone who's a little bit more trained up in the spot. There we go. Off to Jamsil we go. I did do some updates to the sounds in the game. So let me make sure. Yep, that looks about right. Let's hop in. Addison Russell in Doosan colors, along with Merrill Kelly. Opening day. Leadoff batter Park Byung-ho handles it easily for the first out. And we're underway. An Chi-hong works the count full. Shallow flare into right. Charging in is the right fielder. Kim makes the grab, 2 away. Ro Si-hwan. First pitch swinging. Fly ball to left. Kim makes the grab. 1-2-3 inning for Merrill Kelly. That'll bring up Hyunjin Ryu. 3-1 the count. Leadoff man is walked. That is less than ideal. Full count. Popped up on the infield. Infield fly rule should be called. Rowe makes the grab. Yang Wei-ji. Let's pitch around him. Hit sharply on the ground. Jung to Moon onto first in time. I think I need to turn on follow ball again. Cheun Song now on the ground. Going to be a tough play. Good throw there by Hill. Brad Miller. First at bat in the KBO. On the ground sharply to first. Choi In-ho, the new right fielder. Lays through the right side for a 2-out single. First hit of the season for the defending champions. Moon Hyun-bin now. Another hard hit ball into right field. Runners will go to first and third. Choi showing a little bit of speed there. Lud, good to see you. Choi Jae-hoon, the catcher, batting 0-2. Swing and a miss. Merrill Kelly sets him down. Byung-ho Park, the lefty. And that'll be the Bears' first hit of the game. Che tries to get to it, can't do it in time. Yang Soo-kwon. 0-1 on the way. Hit sharply on the ground to Moon. On to second. Moon, Jung, Miller. Got him. Double play erases the bases.
Strike three.
And Ryu picks up his first strikeout of the game. Still can't believe it. We won the title in our first season. Hyunjin Ryu is a Korean Series champion. Yes, I love it. Lace to right field. Kim with a great play. Choi now. 3-1 the count. Slow roller back to the pitcher's mound. Kelly makes the easy play. 2 down. An Cheong works a 2-out walk. That'll set the table for Rowe. On the ground to third base. Hale. Still scoreless through 2.5. Addison Russell. Boo hiss. Shallow liner into right field for another single. Kim In-tae now. Weak against the lefty matchup. Popped up on the infield. Ryu's going to give way to Rowe. We almost saw the catcher field there. Or the pitcher field. Hit sharply on the ground. That's going to be a... Ooh! Rowe biffs the throw. And Yeo turns a double play ball into runners at first and second. Popped up. The shallow center field. Choi makes the grab. 2 away. Hale, the third baseman, line to right field. Choi is there. Here's Chae-yoon Song now. 2-2 the count. Cut on and missed. Over top the changeup. Miller now. Back through the box. Tough play by the shortstop. Ooh. Now both teams have an error. Brad Miller aboard. Choi In-ho up against Kelly. Diving catch by the shortstop Yeo. Wow. Soft liner, no problem. That'll be an infield single now. Moon Hyun Bin 2 for 2. Choi now. Struck out last at bat. Fly ball to deep center field. That'll be over the head of the center fielder. Miller will come in to score, possibly Moon as well. Choi continues his torrid streak from last year's postseason and pots the Eagles' first 2 runs of the game. We can win small ball too. It's not all dingers. No, that's the deuce on Bears. They hit dingers. We're supposed to be building a dingers team. We just haven't yet. Three on the count to Park Byung-ho. Hit sharply on the ground through Miller and into right field. He found the gap. Yang Soo-kwon now. 0-2 the count from Ryu.
Strike 3.
Ooh, drops a curve in there. You could see that. Sharply hit to left. Che's gonna watch it fly. Juan, the left fielder, ties it up. We're even at 2s. I still haven't gotten a home run horn or proper home run song for the Bears yet. I will eventually. I do have some new musical cues that I've added in for the 2025 season. At some point, I will release a proper pack for all my KBO stuff. If you do want the numbers fonts I'm using here in this save, as well as the updated SSG Landers uniforms, you can visit the Out of the Park forums. I've got them uploaded there. Kelly's third time through the lineup. Starting off with 2 outs. Here's Rossi Juan now. High drive! Very high and very deep! Was that out of here? We gotta watch the Super Stats replay on that. Rossi Juan, 433 feet. Watch it fly. Whee! Almost out of the ballpark. Oh, he's so good. Just absolute chef kisses. That was glorious. Ooh. Narrow catch there by Choi Won-jun. Let's take another look at that. 4-star catch. Playing in. Kim almost burns him. Basket catch over the shoulder. I don't want to say Willie Mays-esque, but that was very familiar. Yeo. We'll test Rossi Juan again, this time on the money. Jung Soo Bin. 0 for 1 today. Gonna be a tough play. That's through the wickets. Excuse me, Jung. What the heck was that? 1-2 on the way to Hyo Kyung Min. Got him. Brad Miller leading off the top of the 6th against Merrill Kelly. 0-1 on the way. Bouncer to third base. Heo, he's going to eat it. And that's the first KBO hit for Brad Miller. Just what we brought him in for. Infield singles.
Strike 3.
New pitcher into the game. Induces the double play to send us to the bottom of the 6th. Eagles by 1 here at Jamsil Stadium. Two on the way to Yang Wei-ji.
Strike 3.
Oh. Masterful. Park Byung-ho, 2 for 2. Hit sharply on the ground. Rowe fires in time. Yang Soo-kwon now. 1-0 on the way from Ryu. On the ground to first. Miller takes it unassisted. Through 6. Eagles by 1. Ryu's only thrown 77 pitches. We're going to lean on him a little bit longer. But let's get Moon Dongju up just in case he runs into trouble. There's a lot of righties coming up in the 8th. Park Seung-jo now gives up a loud single to Choi Jae-hoon. Jong-gun Won now squares the bunt, jabs it foul. Another foul bunt. Works the count back to full. On the ground. That'll be a... Oh, he's safe! Russell lollygagged the throw. Jung-un Won beats out the infield single. That reminds me of my play last night, or a couple nights ago in softball. I under-tossed a few things to to first or to second base. Han Chi-hong, fly ball to right. Might be deep enough to advance the runner. Runners hold. They know who's up next. Jang Hyun-sik gonna deal with Ro Si-hwan. Shallow fly ball to center field, base hit. The runner from third will try to score. He's in there safely. Ro with an insurance run. Chae-Yun Song now. Count is full. And he's aboard. Let's go with a pinch runner here. Yeah, Lee Jin-young is going to take over for Chae-Yun Song. Brad Miller with a chance to really pile it on here. Popped up, center field. Inning over. That's what this game was missing. Sound clips from the actual KBO. That's going to be the end of the day for Ryu Hyun-jin. Entering the game, Moon Dong-ju. Last year in the starting rotation, this year coming out of the bullpen. That should be a double play. Beautifully turned around the horn. Fly ball to center field. Choi brings it in. Effective inning of relief here. Choi In-ho moved from right to left. His more familiar position. Doinks a little single into center field. 10th hit of the game for Hanwha. Moon Hyun Bin over the infield. Pair of doink singles. Aggressive base running by Choi In-ho. Runners at the corners now for Choi Jae-hoon. He's already got 2 hits on the day and 3 RBI. Fly ball to deep right. That might be deep enough. Throw home is not in time. Eagles taking this one out of save situation. 1-2 on the way to Jong Eun-won. More infield singles. Friendly reminder, we play at Hanbot, which is mostly home run territory. So this may not hold up when we get back home. Choi Won-jun attempts the bunt. And Moon Hyun Bin steals home. Yang Weiji could not get the tag on him. The aging veteran just came up short. That's not the first time Moon Hyun-bin has stolen home either in this save. Failed the bunt, succeeded at scoring the run, of course. That's an infield fly by An Chi-hong. Inning over, side retired. Moon Dong-ju in to deal with Yang Chon-yeol, the pinch hitter. At this point, I'm pretty sure Moon's just going to carry the rest of the game. He's got the stamina to do so. Nice play there by Jung. Hey-oh, popped up very high on the infield. Miller squeezes it to end the bottom of the 8th. Top of the 9th, Cho Jin wants nothing to do with Ro Si-hwan. Very low and outside with a forkball. Lee Jin-young, first at-bat of the season. Laced into right field. It's going to go into the corner. Ro Si-hwan on his horse will get to third. It's a double by Lee Jin-young, continuing his hit streak from last season. Shift is on. Safety squeeze. Remember,
Always bunt.
that's a wild pitch. It's going to kick off Yang. And now it's 8-2. At this point, let's just get Kim Sang-soo up. See if we can preserve. Choi In-ho with his third hit of the game. Runners at the corner. Still nobody out here in the top of the 9th, by the way. Moon Hyun-bin with his 4th hit of the game. Excuse me. 10-2. It's getting away from the Bears here. I mean, if memory serves, the Bears were projected to be bad. Not this bad. Mercifully, the top of the 9th is over, but not before the Eagles make this a comedy score. It's 10-2. Moon Dong-ju will exit the game with a hold. Kim Sang-soo trying to keep it an 8-run game.
Strike 3.
Kim Min-hyuk into the game. Pinch hitter here. Through the shift. He's aboard with a single. We had 3 guys there and he still got around them. Yang Soo-kwon 0 for 3. On the ground, going to be a tough play. Fielder's choice by Moon. Kim Jae-hwan now. As the only 2 RBIs for the Bears this game. Kim Sang-soo. Back to the pitcher. Gathers itself. Throw in time. Eagles carry this one by a comedy score of 10-2. So, yeah. Choi Won-jun getting, going 0 for 6 with an RBI was a little disappointing. But hey, Ryu got the win. And we're off to the races. Get settled in, folks. We're going to have some fun today. We are starting the season on the road for the most part. Clearly, Hanbot needs a little bit of time to prep. 25 years we haven't raised a pennant. Game 2, John Means slams the door in a 2-hitter. Choi In-ho picks up 2 hits, both extra bases. Brad Miller gets his first extra base hit in his first 3-hit day as a member of the KBO. Attaboy Meanie. Alright, 3-game series at Kia. Let's get to home and our first home game against the KT Wiz. Lee Jin-young's hit streak ends at 13. I do want to make sure we get a game in against the SSG Landers because I want to show off the new uniforms that I made because for some reason Out of the Park Developments didn't. Alright, well, Choi Won-jun finally gets his first hit as a Hanwha Eagle. It is a home run. A little too early to say anything for certain other than the Bears are not a good team. Ryu on the bump. We're going to do some manual work. Kim Jun-tae. Oh man, a lot of lefties. Who are we up against? A righty, okay. Moon Hyun-bin. Let's get him in over Choi Won-jun. Let's give Lee Jin-young a start. Move Miller up. Song Sung-moon getting his first start at second base in the season. Swap him, and there we go. Little manual editing takes us to Hanbot Baseball Stadium, where as the sun sets, the Eagles are celebrating their first pennant win in 25 years. I need to figure out how to mod the stadium to add a pennant somewhere, or a flag. First pitch of the game is delivered into left field. Jung-Gun Won couldn't come up with it. Kim Hyun-jun safe at first base. 2-2 on the way to Hwang Jae-gyun. Hit hard. Jung can't get to this one either. Back-to-back singles Gangbeko. Let's just check in with Ryu. Figure it out, big man. 3, 6, 3. Oh, 3, 6, 1. Nice work there. Let's watch that on the Super Stats replay. Hard hit. Miller to Jung. On to Ryu. 3, 6, 1. Just the way we drew it up. Victor Reyes. This his first season in the KBO? No, he was with the Lotte Giants last season. Signed with the Wiz this year. 0-2 on the way from Ryu. Hit on the ground. Row. Plenty of time. Scoreless inning. Every so often I find that having a mound confab does calm the starter down, you know? Lim Gi-yong is the starter for the KT Wiz. Free agent acquisition from the Kia Tigers. Moon Hyun Bin getting things started. Sharply hit on the ground. Gang is on it. An Chi-hong. Rough start to the season for the marquee free agent. Like, the guy who was the GM before I took over the Eagles, the real life guy, signed An, signed Che, signed Choi. A lot of guys to million plus contracts. Ro Si-hwan to center field. Yee. Tough play. Moon Sang-chul. Ryu works the count full. Low and inside, ball 4. Kim Min-hyuk now. Interesting that Ryu has reverse splits at this point in his career. O2 on the way.
Strike 3.
Beautiful curveball. Or changeup, breaking pitch, whatever. Now I know why Buck Martinez has such trouble figuring out which pitch type is which. Hit sharply on the ground. Song fires to first in time. I cannot wait for Ha Ju-suk to be healthy again. 0-1 on the way to Chun Song-ho. Up the middle, Jung gets this one. Brad Miller. 0-1 or 1-0 on the way. Lined right to the second baseman Chun. Choi. High drive deep to left center field. Sound the horn. Love it. Eagles lead 1-0. Jung-gun Won now. Another liner right to Chun. Choi really has become a surprise. There we go. Welcome in, Raiders, from EVC and NYC. My internet uncle back from Scotland and ripping packs aplenty. If you are not a member of the theme team crew, you need to be following this man. I have... How many theme teams do I have? 4 or 5? I have 5. The King Carlos Court, where we're waiting for Carlos Delgado to show up in Perfect Team. The International Caps, all players who participated in the World Baseball Classic. The Bob Cajun Bobs, the instigator of the Mob Your Bob giveaway. The Altacockers, players 35 and older on the season on the card. And the Keeping It Briefs, players with 4 letters or less in their last name. I may change that to 3. We will see. That team did just get Seungwon Oh, who only has 2.
Strike 3.
Speaking of Korean players. I mean, I thought about doing a KBO alumni team, but I feel like that hue's a little too close to the international caps. I mean, heck, doing the Keeping It Briefs. All these Korean players with 3 or 4 letter last names. And of course, just like for League Redacted, there's the issue of who the hell is catching. Sharply hit on the ground, Song is up throwing. For those of you just coming in on the raid, your Hanwha Eagles defending KBO Korean Series champions. Opened up the season at Jamsil Stadium, defeating the Doosan Bears 10-2, sweeping that series. Now here in, I think, Game 8 of the season, we're in a playoff spot, and we've just hoisted our banner and given out our rings.
Strike 3.
Song Sung Moon, sharply hit up the middle. Here's Moon Hyun Bin, playing center field today. Works a 2-out walk. An Chi-hong. High drive to right center. That's going to hang up long enough and get caught. Reyes, Victor Reyes, makes the catch. Gang Bae-ko.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Ryu was in vintage form in last year's postseason. He's not missing a beat here. Miller takes it to first base himself. 2 down. Moon Sang-chul, 3-1 the count from Ryu. Hit sharply, Ryo gobbles it up. Ro Si-wan, who's going to lead off the bottom of the 4th here. Sharply hit to the shortstop. Easy play there for Kim. Which Kim? There's 3 of them. Downside of having a common last name. 4-pitch walk for Brad Miller. That'll bring up Choi In-ho, one of the hottest bats on this lineup. And he's touching grass again. Sharply hit. Runners will advance on the throw. Brad Miller, a little extra base running finesse. Lee Jin-young, 0-2 the count.
Strike 3.
Lin with a strikeout. 2 down, runners at second and third for Jong Eun-won. Insurance runs would be nice. That'll be a free pass to deal with Kim Jun-tae, the catcher. 2-1 on the way. Fly ball, right field. Caught by Reyes. Interesting they wanted nothing to do with Jung. I mean, he has had a very good start to the season so far. Ryu wants more run support. Kim Sang-soo. Hit sharply to second. Song up with an easy play. Here's Chun now.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Song leading off the bottom of the 5th. Still looking for his first hit of the season. Signed as a free agent, or I can't remember. Maybe we added him by a trade. Either way, we got him for the pop in his bat and the fact that he's a utility infielder. Yeah, free agent signing. From the Kiwoom Heroes. Moon Hyun Bin! Undeniable. Another guy who we might want to sign to a face of the franchise deal, because he plays everywhere. 65 outfield range, 60 infield range. And he's only 20 years old. What do we think? Take this one. Try again. Come on, Moon. 2-2 on the way. Called strike 3. On, my dude. Come on, Ro. Go C1, works a walk. Runners at second and first. Lim Giyong, 60 control, has issued 4 walks today. Brad Miller now. Hit sharply on the ground to the second baseman. Chun will end the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Kim Yu-soon. Defensively sound, offensively dubious. Ryu is just cruising here. Sharply hit in the left field corner. Lee with a catch in the corner. Let's take another look at this one. Only rated 3-star on StatCast, but look at where he makes this. At the fence. It would have been foul, but still. Hella impressive. Quick throw by Rowe. That looked barehanded. Thank you for the follow, Stormin48. Choi In-ho will face John Sang-hyun. Ryu's only thrown 74 pitches. We're letting the big dog eat. The monster. Deep fly ball. That's off the wall. What is going on with Choi here in April? And he injured his leg. Knee contusion. 2 weeks. Fun. Alright, let's get I want to see... Choi can play left and right. Lim can play both. Let's get Lim in to pinch run. We're probably going to get Wong into the game anyway, just to move Song out and move Moon to second base. Line to right field. Victor Reyes is there. Jung-Gun Won. They're walking him. Can we give Choi a couple of innings? Bunt. Corners are in now. 2-1. Hit over to first. That'll be an unassisted play. Gong makes it. We're pulling for Song here. Unless we give it to Choi. Yeah, let's get Che in. Pinch hitter here. 0-2. And he's plunked. Now Moon Hyun Bin with a chance to do some real damage. 2-2 on the way.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. Ah. Multiple changes here. Lim Jong-chan takes over in right field for Choi In-ho. Moon Hyun Bin moves to second, with Choi Won-jun taking over center field. Park Sang-won getting loose in the bullpen, in case Ryu runs into trouble here. Top of the 7th. Fly ball deep to left center field, over the head of Lim. Or Lee. Tying run now aboard. 4-pitch walk to Reyes. Now the go-ahead run is aboard. Come on, Ryu. Gonna be a tough play. Ryu gets the double, or gets the fielder's choice at second. Well done there. Come on, gotta trust him. Runner goes. Throw is late. They're calling for an intentional walk. Bases are loaded. Double play in effect. That'll end Ryu's day. Park Sang-won will deal with Kim Sang-soo. 1-2 on the way. Bases loaded. 1 out.
Strike 3.
Got him. Grounder up the middle. Moon on to first. We head to stretch time. Eagles remain in the lead. 1-0. An Chi-hong is continuing to disappoint. Is he just struggling after the concussion he had last season? Maybe we got to train him up at third base. Ro Si-wan having a cold start to the season after game 1. Never mind. He's better now. Four-man rotation. Oops. Well, good to see you're at the tops of your division, Barry Basher. My team is around 500 and in the wild card chase in silver. I think I need to do something with my team philosophy, which, like the one I'm trying to assemble here in KBO, plays at Hanbot and tries to focus on long bombs primarily. Brad Miller will be walked. A lot of intentional walks here. Lim Jong-chan now. Right fielder. Fly ball. Shallow right field. In for a single. Runners will hold at second and third. Lee Jin-young. Infield drawn in. 1-1 on the way. Fly ball to deep left. Miller will be tagging. No, he won't. Owon Sok into the game as the designated lefty. Speaking of which, Kim Bum-soo getting loose in the bullpen to deal with Gang Baek-ho if it comes up to that. Sharply hit on the ground. Bases loaded. Runs do not score. Moon Dong-ju out of the Eagles bullpen. Grounder to Jung, one away. Here's Kim Hyun-jun. Lined to Jung, 2 down. Hwang Jae-gyun now. 2-2 on the way. Fly ball to center. Choi is there. Ju Hyun-san getting loose in the bullpen. Closer coming in to deal with the finish in this one. I also notice reverse splits here. So, yeah, we're not going to bother with Kim Bum-soo. Go with the closer and hope for the best. Kim Jun-tae hoping for some success here. He'll walk on 4 pitches. Choi Won-jun, the center fielder. Squares to bunt and bluffs. Corners are in now. 2-1 on the way. Plunked again. Not liking that. Runners are going, but that's hacked foul. 2-1 on the way to Moon. Through the right side, base hit. And the bases are loaded. Kim Tae-yeon into the game as the DH. Bases loaded, nobody out in the bottom of the 8th. Can we scrape 1 run across, please? That'll work. Pinch hit RBI single for Kim Tae-yeon. Make that 2 RBIs. Eagles up 3-0. Ro Si-hwan already has a double today. Slow roller back to the pitcher's mound. They'll go to second for 1. Brad Miller, runners at the corners now. Hard hit up the middle, gonna be a tough play. Sacrifice hit. Moon comes in to score. That'll take it out of save territory. Lim Jong-chan now with a runner at second and 2 down. Fly ball, deep center field, into the notch. Moon Dong-ju will remain in the game. And that one squirts through Jung's wickets. Leadoff man's aboard here. Victor Reyes, the switch hitter, flips around to bat from the left side. Lined into right field for a base hit. Moon does not have the juice. You got 1 more out, and then I'm pulling you. Choi Ju-hwan, the DH. Walked. Oh my goodness. The bases are loaded with nobody out. Disaster could strike here. Ju coming in here, trying to hold it to 4-0. Diving catch by Miller, and he's going to get back to first for the double play. Brad Miller, Gold Glove defense at first base. I tell you. We got it. One pitch, 2 outs for Ju. On the ground, Jung will throw it across. Eagles carry this one 4-0. Made it exciting. Ju still gets his second save of the game. Or of the season. Ryu wins his second. You know, one thing we haven't done yet, and maybe we should start at some point, we haven't looked at any of the indie leagues to see if there's foreign players worth picking up. Should look into that next time. So Choi In-ho with a knee contusion. Now he can play through it. John Means gives up his first runs in KBO, but team picks him up. (13-6) this one. Vilas has a rough go. Kim scoops the win. Felix Pena in his return to Hanbat as a member of the KT Wiz gets rocked for 7 runs, 6 earned. And then, man, we're just feasting on bullpens this season. Brad Miller, grand slam. Is that his first? His first KBO home run is a 2-out grand slam in the bottom of the 8th. Samsung hasn't lost a game yet this season. It'll be Kwak Bin going up against Mike Montgomery. Do we watch this one? Yeah, let's watch this one. We'll until Rispit just to keep an eye on time. Bean Kwok, an addition through free agency. Runners at first and second with 2 down. Kim Young-woon. Full count from Kwok. Walked and bases loaded, 2 down. Kim Sung-yoon now with a chance to do some damage. Full count. Hard hit. Right to the second baseman, Moon. Bases loaded, no runs. Whew. Miller and Choi now with getting aboard. Here's Moon Hyun Bin. Slow roller to second. Gonna be a tough play. Bases loaded, nobody out. Wait, did Kwak load the bases on walks? That's how... Oh, that's less than ideal. Yikes. Hit hard. That will be a fielder's choice. Eagles squeak one across. Here's Kim Tae-yeon against the lefty Montgomery. Little number in front of the plate. They go to second for 1. 2 down now with runners on the corners for Choi Won-jun. Of all that, we get 1 run. Great. Alright, being Quack, can we not walk more guys? Double's not better. Drawn in outfield. Zhang's swing lands right in the hands of Chae-Yun Song. Park, fly ball to left. And it drops in front. Oh, no, he makes the catch. Chae-Yun Song flashing a little bit of the leather. Oh, so we got Miller in right field. On at first. This is one of the lineups of all time. Fly ball to deep right center field. That's going to untie the game, or tie the game up. Brad Miller couldn't get to it in time. RBI double with 2 down for Lee Jae-hyun. The winning streak is on the line here. Koo Ja-wook. Fly ball to right. Dropping for Miller. Runners at the corners with 2 down for Kang Min-ho. You say you're good. Okay, Choi's got it. Tied at 1s. Second and first with 2 down for Choi. Unassisted by Palka. And here's Daniel Palka. Alright, quiet bottom of the 3rd. Kwok is probably not going to make it out of the 5th inning. It hardened into left field. Che is up throwing. That's good enough to cut the runner down or avoid the runner scoring. Focus on the guy at the plate. Shallow single into right. Lions take the lead. Kwok. What are you doing? There we go. Let's get some runs. Okay, that works. 1-2 on the way to Chae-Yun Song. Speaking of guys struggling at the plate. Brad Miller inside out this one. That's going to be a go-ahead 2 RBI single. Brad Miller is this team right now. All right, we got Kwok through 5 innings. That's perfect. Let's see, who's coming up? Lefty, lefty, righty. Let's go with Choi Min-sung. Corners are in already, expecting the bunt. Fly ball to center. Diving catch by Zhang. Wow. Taking over to DH is Choi In-ho. Diving play by the 3rd baseman. Beautiful work by Han there. Choi Won-jun, the center fielder. 1-2 on the way. Bouncer up the middle. Inning over. Bottom of the 6th we go. New pitcher into the game is Choi Min-sung. Second and third. Less than ideal. We are intentionally walking Kong. Yes, loading the bases, but now we get to deal with Daniel Palka on Choi's strong side. Get him. Oh, good block by Choi. 1-2 on the way to Palka. Over to first. On. Gets it himself. Eagles hold serve. Whew. Let's get Park Sang-won up. So glad that he's fixed so far. Row your bat. Swing it through to the fence. Ah. Pull it, my man. Pull it. Last at-bat for Chae Eun-sung now. Drill to left, but that's going to end on the track. A number of defensive changes for the Eagles. Lee Jin-young takes over in left. Lim Jong-chan in right. Brad Miller moving to first. An Chi-hong's day is over. Thank you for the follow there, Valley Rat. Man, that's hard to see. I might need to change the colors there. There we go. Little doink. Are you winning, son? So far, yeah. Barely. Unlike the rest of the teams in this league, we actually have a good bullpen. Ah. Tough play there. Jung can't come up with it. Han Dong-hui. Tying run is aboard. Lined into left field for a base hit. First and second. Pinch hitter is Kang Sung-ho. Moon Dong-ju is unavailable for today's game. We're going to go with Lee Sang-kyu just in case.
Strike three.
Forkball gets the crucial second out of the inning. Park Sung-wook now. Popped up. The outfield barely, just on the lip of the infield dirt. Top of the 8th. Kim Young-kyu now to deal with Miller, Choi, and Moon. Moon standing at second. Jong-geun-won. High throw. Good pickup by Palka there. Lee Sang-kyu will get the call here in the 8th. Dongju Moon, or Moon Dongju, has the day off. That's a screaming line drive into the right field corner. Throw is into second, not in time. Lead-off double now for the Lions. Their 7-game win streak to start the season is on the line here. High drive to deep left field on the track. It's gone! Less than ideal. Sang-kyu Lee, Mr. Extreme Ground Ball, gives up a wall scraper. Lions take a 4-3 lead. Lee Sang-min, closer out of the bullpen. All we have left on the bench are lefties. Oh no. All right, Choi In-ho, full count. Fly ball to left. One away. Choi Won-jun 0 for 3 today. Fly ball to deep center. Jung makes the grab. Or Kim, rather. Lee Jin-young has a power stroke if he can get one. Nope. Late comeback preserves the win streak. Samsung Lions win this one 4-3. 21 hits in the game. Ah. Can we end the win streak? Yes, we do! We ambush Baek Jung-hyun. 2-run triple by Brad Miller. Talk about money well spent. Let's get to the first break day. We lose the series to Samsung. Rematch of last year's Korean series. And we sweep the Twins in doing so. 4-3, held on for dear life. 4-3, walk-off win. Ju blows the save. Song scores the winning run. It's good. Only a half game back. Are we going to be at SSG? Oh, we got SSG coming here. Let's do one of the series, or one of the games against SSG. Moon Hyun Bin. Back tightness. What's the injured list length? 10 days. Let's just bench him. Alright, I also want to go here and... Where is it? Disable player development focus. Yeah, I honestly, like, this is too minute for me. I'm not going to bother with it. I also realized that I got my name wrong. For it to fit, there we go. Now that's pronounced Tesuiji in Korean name order. So Song's gonna get a chance to play some second base. Park Se-wong pitches a complete game shutout at Sajik. Oh no, Ryu's hurt. Hamstring strain. Okay, that's definitely not ideal. So let's call up Won Hyun. Moon Dongju returns to the rotation. We win at Lotte, courtesy of a pinch hit grand slam by Kim In-hwan. Not saying it's time to panic on Che In-song yet, but he is rapidly playing his way off this team. Lou, thank you for the follow. Let's take this one against the Landers. Show off those new uniforms. Let's bench Che if we can. Show statistics. Let's get Lim Jong-chan in as our left fielder. Yep, 42-year-old Shin Soo-chu playing first base, Shreddy, that's right. Landers are a good team on paper. And Billis has allowed the first two men to reach. Jong Choi now. KBO career home run leader. Career SK Wyvern, SSG Lander. Double steal is on.
Strike three.
All right, good job, Billis. Robel Garcia. Two on the way from Jason.
Strike three.
Ooh, delayed call strike three. Chu is not exactly a good first baseman. I'm impressed that he's been here basically since 2021. I think the Landers even won a Korean series in like 22, so he has a ring now. Wild pitch, good block by Kim. Bases loaded for Darren Ruff. This could get ugly. Strikes out the side around a whole lot of mess. Roy steals second base. Or On might have just gotten a sacrifice. Row into the left field corner. That's my MVP. And Lim's gonna check in with a single. Brad Miller now, 2-2 the count. Hit hard, gonna be a tough play through the right side base hit. Diving play there by the second baseman. Choi Jun-woo just couldn't get it. Popped up. Center field, not quite to the bowl, but we'll make it work. Song Sung Moon. Laced up the middle for a base hit. They'll send the runner. Aggressive base running here by the Eagles. It's 3-0, still in the top, in the bottom of the first. Moon Sung Won getting ambushed. Back up the middle, another base hit and another RBI, possibly 2. The throw will be to home. It is late. Kim Tae-jun, or Kim Jun-tae, in a bat around bottom of the first. Eagles lead 5-0. And Jason Billis is working his way towards not being on this team anymore. He makes me so nervous. The no good, very bad day of Moon Sung Won ends. He is responsible for the runners at first and second. Jung Woo Young into the game to deal with Ro Si Hwan. Come on, Ro. Ro, fight the power! Yep, that seems about right. Ro Si Hwan with a double and a home run. Choi continues to rock it. Billis gives up 6 walks. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I don't know how much lower we can set the pitch around. Lee Tae-young, get back soon. Yumpin' Yiminy. Let's get to the end of the month, and then we're going to switch over to Owned, our Chicago White Sox save, for just a little bit. Wow, the Doosan Bears are historically bad. Alright, win the series against the Landers. Chae Eun-sung may have just saved his season and his job with a 5 RBI day, including a grand slam in the first inning. Walk, my dude, figure it out. I'm gonna go rehydrate as we get Owned loaded up, so stay tuned, we'll be right back. Speaking of which, congratulations to the Atlanta Braves winning the 1992 World Series rematch against the Toronto Blue Jays to hoist the championship trophy. Is this a guy from, because I don't have JPBO in this... Oh, I do have JPBO in this save. From the Nagoya Dragons. Nice. Mikio Togashi. Picked up by the Blue Jays and promptly puts up -2 wins above replacement. Ay, ay, ay. Take a look at the front office here. Still got plenty of cash on hand. We did good on upgrading at second base. I want to keep the owner goal for extending Zavala. Increase attendance, yes. Improve fan interest, still stuck at 51. So I'm actually going to do the crazy thing. We're now set to win now. We've got our core. We've got our good players. Let's go out and finally win something. Good work, Eric Neander. Done a lot better than I thought you'd do. And like I said, he controls everything. Assistant GM runs the entire show. Let's see who he's sending to the Dev Lab this season. Mick Abel to improve his secondary pitches. I mean, they're pretty stinking good. Sheesh. Gregorio Sarabia. Okay! Been a while since I've seen a 90 power potential. Steve Stepp trying to focus on improving his injury proneness. And Burchard working on his fastball. Fidel Carrillo working on his plate discipline. And Eric Fava boosting his defense. Yeah, that tracks for me. We've got enough players here that we can make a good run for it. We'll check in on Owned again next time. Next week, Saturday SOARIN. And if you're wondering, hey, how come there wasn't a Flying Purple Baseball Beaters this week? It's because I was guesting over on Minerva's channel. Minerva, of course, is my collaborator with the Perfect Team Te Blue Hearts. So make sure you're following Minerva9398, another Out of the Park affiliate. As we wait for the SOARIN to load. We should be taking a look at the team now that we're a month in and see what kind of adjustments we can do. Dylan Bundy showing up in the KBO. Purchase from Hagerstown. Yeah, we definitely should be seeing if there's some indie guys we can purchase. Wow. Dovydas Neverauskas, Kyle Muller. Do we ditch Bylas and go get Muller? Oh, we have no money. Whoops. Guess we'll have to do that next season. I don't think there's really any changes we need to make to the pitching staff once we get Bean Kwok out of his cold streak. Batting stats, let's see. Kim Tae-yeon has not impressed so far, but it's still early. I'm not willing to sink him yet. Song Sung-moon has failed. Sports Ghost, good to see you, man. Yeah, Choi In-ho is basically this team's primary... Oh, wow. Choi Won-jun just casually putting up 7 zone rating in center field. That was a good signing. I mean, Chae In-sung is bad except for the alternatives. Let's demote Kim Tae-yeon. Let's see who's raking down in the minors that we can call up. Whatever happened to Gorgo? Oh, the reason why the banner's hanging? That's because Gorgo 2005 had to retire from streaming due to matters I don't quite recall. I think it might be something to do with family health. We did get him to guest on a episode back in January, so he's still very much in the community, still very much alive. No, he's still kicking around. But in honor of his retirement as a streamer, I hung the banner up. So lesson learned, don't bother with Vilas or with signing guys unless they're like really 5-star. Wait for all the indies to sign them, then go after them. Right, we're going to take a look in the minor league team to see who we can call up. Alright, who has done well batting-wise? Alright, Lee Won-suk, welcome to the top club. Let's do a road game against the Dinos. Drop 2 games against the Heroes, that's less than ideal. Kim Yo-sum, velo up, home runs against is an issue. Hong Sung-min, home runs against is an issue. Jae Hyun-moon, I'm hoping he can turn into something. In extras, Jong-eun Won. It's the game-tying single in the 9th and the game-winning single in the 11th, avoiding the sweep. And Billis is just... You can't keep doing this. A 6.2 BB per 9? Tomasan Baseball Stadium, home of the NC Dinos. Runners at second and first. Cheun Song, 3-0 count. Brad Miller, bases loaded, 1 out. Oof! That'll score one. An Ji-hong tags up. Choi In-ho now. Uh-oh, has he turned off now? Oh, it's a quack start. Oh, that's less than ideal. Good play by Choi to get the out at second. Wow. Austin Dean still in the KBO. Last season with the Twins, now with the Dinos. Okay, now I get why his previous team let him walk. That 50 control is not accurate.
Strike 3.
Okay. Gets out of it. Yeesh. Come on. Nope. Park, fly ball to deep center. Choi brings it in. Eagles hold serve 1-0. Brad Miller gets his 6th home run of the season. Whee! So, if you've noticed, my frame rate is a little choppy. I am now actively in the market for a new PC because my 11-year-old laptop, it turns 11 next month, might finally be aging out. Like, I'm running an old version of OBS because my graphics driver hasn't been updated to include the new version of NVENC. Bean. He can't keep walking all these guys. That's into the corner. Choi up throwing. Held up. Yee. Game is tied. One-two on the way to Do Tae-hoon. Fly ball to center. Sliding grab by Choi. Runners had to hold up. They couldn't tag up on the play.
Strike 3.
Okay. Dancing between the raindrops. Who do we go to here? A lot of lefties, and all of our lefties are tired. Song-Kyu Lee, because he's got reverse splits. Okay. Okay, Bing Kwok gets through 6 innings. Was not expecting that. I don't get the guy. I just don't. Woof! Jong-un Won rocketed into the left field corner, or into left center field. 2-out double. That'll chase the pitcher from the game. Lim Jung-ho now. Let's strike while the iron is hot. Nope. Such fun. Song Sung So checks into the game, or Sung Moon. Lee Sang Kyu now in the 7th. And we're going to get the good bullpen guys up next. Park and then Ju. Tying run now over at first for Son Ah-so. If memory serves, he is now the KBO hits leader, or career hits leader, in real life. Over 2,500. Focus on the guy at the plate. Oh no, this game is tied. Pinch hitter is Os Young-soo. And Lee disposes of him. Yeah, we'll keep Park in to pitch the 8th. An Chi-hong finally has home runs this season. Maybe he's finally heating up. Loud fly ball to center and caught. Ro Si-wan. Oh, he's just so good. Extra base hit with 1 out for the Eagles' third baseman. Song Sung-moon now. Song Sung-moon to right field. It's out of the reach of the right fielder. Yoon tries to dive but can't get there. Song Sung-moon. Let's watch the Super Stats replay on this one. 110 miles per hour. I got it. No. Come on, Brad. We got the lead back. Choi In-ho. Up the middle, could be 2. It is. The intent walk worked. Sangwon Park into the game. With Austin Dean, Kim, and Do. Austin Dean to the loudest. Oh my word, where's this one gonna go? To the deepest part of Masan Baseball Stadium. And we're tied up again. Rowe can't get the throw off. Infield single for Do Tae-hoon. Park Se-hyuk now. Swings and misses. Choi Jong-won now. Swings and misses over a beautiful breaking pitch. Tied at 3. Jang Si-hwan getting loose in the bullpen. It'll be Moon, Choi, and Jung here on the top of the 9th. Moon takes outside. Go ahead run now, standing at first. We're gonna send him into the dev lab to improve his base stealing, I think. Choi Jae-hoon! Fly ball to deep center field. Kim makes the grab. Jung watches strike 3 sail past. Lee Jin-young now. First pitch swing. Fly ball, center field. That's going to be over the head of the center fielder. Oh, this is going to be close. They got him at the plate. Moon Hyun Bin tries to go first to home. Beautiful relay. Park being asked to go a second inning. We could see extras here. Fly ball to center. Diving catch by Choi. Or by Moon. Choi is out of the game somehow? Did we sub him? Oh yeah, we must have substituted him at some point. Oh well. Choi Chae-hoon now, top of the 10th. Now Jang Si-won is getting loose. On to right. Yoon makes the grab. Ro Si-hwan. 2 for 4. Fly ball to left. Changwon crowd here at Masan Baseball Stadium pulling for their Dinos to steal a win here. To the bottom of the 10th we go. Jang Si-hwan.
Strike 3.
Starts the top of the 10th with a punch out. Gotta go after Dean here. Bouncer up the middle, gonna be a close play. Not in time. Infield single, Austin Dean. 3-1 the count to Kim. Low for ball 4. Winning run, standing at second base. Doe to Rowe to second for only 1 out. "90 feet away. Zhang Sihuan trying to send this one to the 11th. Fly ball to center field. Moon is there. We're going to have to ask Zhang to get a second inning. Because Ju is... maybe we go with Hyun Won. 26 pitches yesterday. Yeah, let's see if we can just squeeze out a little more out of Hyun Won. Unless we take the lead somehow. Lined right to the shortstop. Good play by Kim. Lefty Choi. Opposite field single. Go ahead run aboard here in the top of the 11th. Moon Hyun Bin. Center fielder.
Strike 3.
Swung on and missed.
Strike 3.
Hell of an inning there. Won Hyun into the game. Gives up a leadoff single. Bunted back towards the pitcher. They go to second for the lead runner. Good work by Hyun Won to keep the double play in effect. 1-0 on the way. Runner goes. He's gunned down. Choi with his second caught stealing of the season. That's it? 8% runners thrown out. That's less than ideal. Still tied. The 12th is, if memory serves, the last inning of play here. So now Ju is getting loose in the bullpen to try and preserve a save or a tie. Let's see which will be. Lee Jin Young now. Bouncer to the shortstop. An Chi-hong. And just like that, it's do or tie time for the Dinos. Deep fly ball to left center. Lee makes the grab. 1 away. Yoon Hyung Jun now. Swing and a miss. Pitch around Austin Dean. There we go. And that will be a tie game here in 12 innings. Dinos scrape out the tie. First one of the season for the Eagles. Let's see how deep into May we can get. I'm going until 4 o'clock, at which point I'm raiding all of y'all into AZ Axel with the Backyard Project. Oh, we lost the series to the Dinos? Ugh. Come on. Ju-suk still injured. that another setback. Alright, it looks like Chaeyoun's song is starting to break out of his month-long slump. Unfortunately, getting losing a series to the Landers doesn't exactly bode well. All right. Swept the Tigers at our place. John Means continues to be an ace on this club. Also, lol the Bears. There's a steep gap from 6th down to 7th right now. Oh, bullpen's been doing well. Starters, less so. Looking at you, Bean. I think Quack is the one we send down when we get Lee Taeyang back. Or Hyun Jin Ryu. Third in home runs, but 5th in runs scored because reasons. One thing I realize I should probably do at some point. Put together a KBO alternate uniforms pack. KBO teams do have team color uniforms. Like the Eagles have both a black one and an orange one. The Landers have a green one and a retro road gray. Twins and Lions atop the KBO. Brad Miller has 9 home runs to lead the league. Ha Ju-suk on a rehab stint. Jung-gun Won injured for a little bit of time, so hopefully Ha can come back quick. 10 home runs now for Brad Miller. That was a good get. Just stay in the postseason, Chase. Tied 5-5. Yeesh. Yeah, Chaeyoun's song is fixed. Just had a cold start. He's better now. Let's flip him and Choi for the rest of the season. Wow, that's a lot of injuries. Alright, let's get to the end of the month, and then we'll wrap up for the day. AZ Axel just started up. Perfect timing. Alright, so Kim Bum-soo has not been pitching well, even as a lefty specialist. Good news is Bin Kwak has been able to slow down his walk rate. Yeah, Kim Sung-soo is going to be the one we demote. Kang Jae-min, back from military service. Going to move into the bullpen as our new long man. Kwak pitching a good game. Nicely done. Against Samsung, too. Good to see we finally got a good base stealer in Choi Won-jun as well. I'm liking the middle of our lineup. I really do. Moon Hyun Bin being the king of the doink hit. Also helpful. If you still haven't gotten your drops yet today, don't fret. There's more baseball later on. Dishnet 34 will be hosting This Week in Perfect Team's weekly showdown Saturday. Later today, 8 p.m. Eastern. Pretty sure Yukari Kazami might be back with Baseball Bingo shortly afterwards. And Bull League will be going at 10:30 p.m. today. As a recent convert to the glory that is an online league, I can't recommend it enough. I have been a member of the Groundest Salami for a little bit now. And I just wrapped up my first ever sim session, as in I'm the one running the sim, yesterday night. I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. It's really fun. Means pitching another scoreless appearance. We gotta extend him. Like, he's staying in Korea at all costs. Ooh, lost in extras. Blown save by Ju. Shrimp by Park. 3 walks and 2 hits. Yeah, that was just a bad day from Ju. How is Haben doing on his rehab stint? Not looking properly like Hob. Okay, so let's give Jung a break. Call up Ha. Rosie Juan and Brad Miller trading places. Very interesting. Come back, walk it off Brad Miller. Jong Chil-won starts a shutout. Love it. Curious what the rookie draft pool looks like this season. Oh, there's finally good players. Oh, there's a lot of really good players. Who's ready to overhaul our team? This is something that the Grandest Salami also noticed. Like, this year's draft class is stupidly good. Or the latest draft class created by Out of the Park 25. I'm wondering if that's something that the latest patch might fix. Don't know, don't care. We're going to be getting someone good next season. Our first game coming back next week will be against the NC Dinos. And yes, it's a home game, which means yes, there will be a lineup intro. We didn't do one this week because we didn't have a home game to start the season. Brad Miller, 16 home runs, excuse me. Brad Miller MVP season. John Means Pitcher of the Year season. Foreign guys, showing them how it's done. Holy smokes, Hyunjin Ryu back in 3 days. Choi Sung-wook might turn into something decent. Zhang Si-hwan gets a movement and a stuff or a control boost. Not bad. Alright, yesterday was a rain out. Doubleheader at KT. 4-game home run streak, 30-game on base streak. We sweep the doubleheader and sweep the series. Team's on a burner. We've won 8 in a row now. Who's getting the start for next week? Jung Chul-won will be leading the Eagles onto the field. And it's a shame An Chi-hong. We gotta teach him how to play the outfield. Next season, we're putting him in the dev lab. Rather have him out there than Chaeyoon Song. Okay, he's actually got a good zone rating in right field. Actually, let's move ahead 1 game. I want to get Moon as our starter. Yes. Ah, we lost that game. All right, Ryu, rehab stint. That way I can get a real picture of Moon Dongju into our lineup intro. That'll about do it for this save session. You'll see me next on Wednesday with the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters, for real this time. We're going to go right into AZ Axel and the Backyard Project. Time is precious, folks, and I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me today. Firage, take us out. Have a great rest of the weekend.